What is up, guys? Sky here, and in this video I'm going to talk about enhanced content and how you can add it into D2L. Even though there's multiple areas you can do this, one of the most common that you'll probably be using is going to be discussion posts. So that's what we'll use as our example. Here on the course homepage, you'll go up to More and go down to Discussions. And let's go down to our test form and click on this test topic here. And we'll start a new thread, just call it test thread. And this window here is what we call the HTML editor. As you can see, a lot of the tools are right up here at the top bar. These first ones here should look familiar if you've ever used Microsoft Word. So we'll put some sample text in there. And as you can see, we can bold it, italicize it, even underline it, and use a couple other options. We can change the color of it if we want by clicking this one, change to green. And then over here we can change the alignment or even make a bulleted list, which is really helpful if you do have a discussion prompt that's got multiple parts to it. These are some of the more advanced tools over here and probably some of the coolest. The insert stuff one, if you click on that, will give you a bunch of different options of media that you can insert. Video note if you want to put a video message, and we do have a video separate from this one that explains how to use that. If you want to embed a YouTube video or something from Flickr, or just a link, an embed code from another website, or maybe a video from Panopto, you can do all of that through insert stuff. This hyperlink tool is cool for putting links in there if you want to make some text linkable. So for example, this sample text, if we highlight it and click insert quick link and then go to URL, and then we copy and paste a URL. Again, make sure you have that ready to copy and paste if you are going to do this. It will then make the text that we highlighted into a clickable link that will take us to our URL. This is the image button, pretty self-explanatory, but if we click on it, it'll allow us to pick an image either from URL on the internet or from our computer and put it into our discussion response. And then we have our mathematical equation tool and a couple others for like making tables and things like that. We can change the font size and the font over here, which is really nice. And then down here we have some of the more, I guess, rather less used tools, but they're still interesting, and I would encourage you to play around with them if you're trying to kind of give your discussion topic response a unique look. I want to point out this one though. This is the source code editor, and if we click on this, we can actually play with the HTML source code. If you're not really sure how to do this, it doesn't really matter, but if you do know how to write basic HTML, this is kind of something cool that you can mess with in terms of, you know, inserting images and maybe making them a clickable link. I will add though that if you are familiar with coding, then this will not accept any CSS or JavaScript. It only accepts basic HTML. So we'll go ahead and move out of that. But that's really how this enhanced content section works. There's a lot of different options, and there is a lot of kind of room for you to play around and really add some personal flair to your content, whether it be in a discussion post or somewhere else in D2L. As always, if you have any questions or any concerns, you can always email us at onlinehelp@okcu.edu.